Shalom, 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 shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rechachadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and salutation to all the arguments, pushing the truth, uncle and raw, wake and let, him to third, come out, bar. This topic is the Lord got the elect. All right, and we have examples in the scriptures, and I'm going to correlate the example like a time of ancient Egypt. The plagues were here in Egypt, but the plagues did not come nigh to the children of Israel that was in the land of Goshen. Goshen, all right, Goshen, all right, and that is going to be like the elect, all right. These plagues are not going to hit the elect, because these plagues are for the judgment for the wicked. You know, they're not for the elect. Now, the elect is going to Salakia. I'll just hold it. The elect, some elect is going to be beheaded and things like that. All right, but the Lord is going to provide for the elect. The Lord is going to have an edge over the elect. All right, that's the reward of serving Yahawah Shema Shai. It's for protection and hedge and salvation. All right, so I'm gonna start with Romans 15. Lord willing, this is edifying. Romans 15 and 4. For whatsoever were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope. So everything that you see written in the scripture aforetime, all right, is really is written for us learning. It's written for our learning, all right, and through suffering, all right, that we understand that there's comfort and also hope. All right, there's hope. Just as our forefathers, when their backs were against the wall, when when it looked like they're in a jam and there's no way of getting out of the jam, at the end of the day, they held their integrity for Yahawah to Yahawah Shema Shai Salakia. All right, and because they were faithful and had integrity unto Yahawah Shema Shai had protected them, delivered them. All right, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, Job, Abraham. All right, Joseph. All right, Daniel. All these examples, Esther from Mordecai, Susanna. All the examples in the scriptures, the apostles. All right. So let's go. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna go. It's gonna be two plagues, but every plague, all right, did not touch the children of Israel. All right, even when the death angel came, all right, the Israelites had the Lord warned them how to avoid that plague. All right, by what? Dipping the heat soap in the blood of the lamb, and putting it on your doorpost. And then when the death angel seen it, they'll pass over. All right, but the Egyptians, they didn't have that. All right, they before them to give them that understanding. So their firstborns died, man. So let's just go to Exodus 8, just to show you a point. This point was when I believe it was flies. Exodus 8 and 20. I said 20. And the Lord said unto Moses, rise up early in the morning and stand before Pharaoh. Lo, he cometh forth to the water. And said to him, this said the Lord, let my people go, and that they may serve Yahawah Shema Shai, to serve me. All right. Else, if thou wilt not let my people go, behold, I will send worms of flies upon thee, and upon thy servants, and upon thy people. All right, and unto thy houses shall be full of swarms of flies on the ground wherein you are. All right, 22 is the point. And I was serve her in that day the land of Goshen. That's where the children of Israel dwell, which my people dwell. That no swarms of flies be there, to the end, thou mayest know that I am Yahawashi and in the midst of the earth. So they should know that Yahawashi is with them. Alright? See, so Egypt was getting plagued, and Goshen, the land of Goshen, wasn't. It was not far from each other, you know. The Israelites were able to go work in Egypt. You know what I'm saying? So Egyptians getting plagued, but the children of Israel are not. You know? And that's all from the power of Habashim outside. That's gonna be for us, you know? Alright, that's gonna be for us. The Lord providing and having the hedge of protection of us, those that serve Yahawashim outside. This time it's not gonna be all Israel, it's gonna be the elect of Israel. And through the elect of Israel, alright, all Israel's gonna be saved. But on this go round, it's only gonna be the elect. Alright, the 2/3 are gonna be consumed with the heathens. Alright. Let me see if I can try to put it back on again. Bear with me, again. Sometimes it wanna work, sometimes it don't. Alright, man. Let's go to Exodus 9. Is it speaking with the hell mingled with fire? Alright. And you go to all the plagues you're gonna see. Alright, then touch the land of Goshen. Alright. Bahasham, bear with me. Nah, I ain't finna work. Exodus 9 and 18. Behold, tomorrow about this time will I carry rain with very grievous hail, such as has not been in Egypt since the foundation thereof until now. Send therefore now and gather thy cattle and all that has in the field. See, so the Israelites getting protected. Everyone, man and beast, shall be found in the field, shall not be brought home. The hail shall come down upon them, they shall die. He that feared the words of Yahweh Shai among the servants of Pharaoh made his servant and cattle flee into the house. See? And he that regarded not the words of the Lord left servants and cattle in the field. I'm going to jump down. 23. And Moses stretched out forth his rod towards heaven, and the Lord sent thunder and hail and fire rained along upon the ground. And the Lord rained hail upon the land of Egypt. And this one is still, you know, when you see the power of the Lord, where water and fire was able to dwell with each other, and one not cancel each other out. You know, which one is greater could cancel each other out, but this one they was able to dwell in unity. You know, if that's the right word, or you know, to you know, to be together. You know. And so there was a hell, and fire mingled the hell, very grievous, such as there was none like in the land of Egypt, since it became a nation. And the hell smite through all the land of Egypt, and that was in the field, both man and beast. And the hell smite every herb in the field, banked every tree of the field. Only the land of Goshen, where the children of Israel were, there were no hell. So we go to all these plagues, and they hit the land of Egypt, but it ain't hit the children of Israel. That's going to be in this time as for the elect. All right, I'm gonna go to Second Ezra. I believe that the 16. The Lord shall send the plagues of Egypt return upon the modern day Egypt. Second Ezra 16 and 16. Ezra 15. 15 after Salakia. There you 15. 10. Behold, my people are led to the flock to the slaughter, led as a flock to the slaughter, and I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. And I will bring them with a mighty hand and stretched out arm and smite Egypt with the plagues as before. And I will restore all the land thereof. So the plagues that came on ancient Egypt is going to come upon on America that is more than Egypt and all over of the earth with America. All right, these plagues are going to hit again and even more and new plagues. And just as these plagues are hitting the modern day Egyptians, these plagues are not gonna consume the elect of the house of Israel. All right, because really, 2nd Ezra 16, these judgments are for the wicked. So if you came to serve Yahawashi outside, they're probably elect. All right, these things are not gonna consume thee. On 2nd Ezra 16:18 is a pretty point. The beginning of sorrows and great mourning, the beginning of famine and the great death, beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evil, what shall I do when these evils shall come? Let's talk about all, speaking of the judgment that's going to come upon the earth, beginning of famine. And we're in this right now. Beginning of famine, beginning of wars, beginning of great evil, bad times. And what should we do? All right, lean upon Yahawashi as we have been doing. Leaning upon Yahawashi and trusting in Yahawashi Not leaning onto my own understanding or trying to lean onto my own might, knowing that it's of Yahawashi these things are happening. So by these things happening, by the power of Yahawashi that same power can protect me. All right? Behold, 19, famine and plagues and tribulation and anger and sin, scourges for a minute. So it's for the judgment of the wicked. But for all these things, we shall not turn, but for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of their scourges. So they're still not going to repent and be mindful why they're going through it, because they're proud. All right? But just to show you, you go to the Lord's going to be with us, Job, the 5th chapter. Just grab it, Job 5 and 18 or 17, 19. So like it, he shall deliver thee in 6 trouble. And it was the 6th trouble, Jacob trouble, all hell breaking loose, the famine, pestilence, race wars, our wars, the government coming down with great wrath, putting some people in concentration camps, killing people, men killing each other. All right, that's that 6th trouble. All right, yeah, 7 there shall no evil touch thee. 7 is speaking of when those intercontinental missiles, those nukes in the mouth of the chariot, start showing laser beam upon this place. That the elect is going to be what? Righteously abducted into the chariots, which you can call UFOs. So they're not going to be hurt. Or they're not going to be judged with the wicked. All right. In famine, he shall redeem thee from death. And there was a famine on the land of ancient Egypt, and war for the power of the sword. All right, the power of the sword. Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue. Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh. At destruction and famine, thou shalt laugh. Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth. So, hey, the Heavenly Father got 24 kinds, and one of them kinds are the beasts of the earth that made spirits for the day of vengeance. And they're going to bring wreak havoc and do the will of Yahawashi to appease Yahawashi Mashai. All right? Well, you're gonna laugh at famine. You're not gonna be afraid of destruction. All right? So that's just basically the Heavenly Father's dwelling. All right? He's dwelling in the midst of the elect. Just like in the time of ancient Egypt in the land of Goshen. For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field, and the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee. The other thing in the ancient time, the Israelite was rejoicing and giving all praise to Yahawashi Masai, looking over, seeing the destruction of Egypt being plagued, but where I live, or nothing is happening. All praise was given unto Yahawashi Masai. That's just like us. So I'm going to go to Isaiah Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, this saith the Lord thy power. Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. I behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, and ye shall be ashamed. All right, in that time, a lot of people was drinking. All right, while the Nile River and that water turned into blood. All right, while they herds and fields were being destroyed, Israel had food. All right, that's for the also for the elect. Shall rejoice, and ye shall, and we was rejoicing in the name of Yahawashi, and they were ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, Salakia, and shall howl of vexation of spirit. See? So the elect gonna be good, or all these people gonna be suffering, man. Let's go to Psalms 91. Alright, Psalms 91, I have to speed it up. I'm almost at my destination. Psalms 91. Bear with me. Psalms 91 and 1. He that, see, and this is the reward. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. So if you dwell in the secret, you cleaved unto Yahawashi Mashai, you hide in the bosom of Yahawashi Mashai, you're going to receive protection. You're going to abide in the shadow of the Almighty. All right, and I always say unto the Lord, He is my refuge. So you understood that the Lord was your refuge and my fortress, your protection, and my power. He's my power. In Him will I trust. I would trust in Yahweh Mount Shai. Not trust in the Esau science. Not trust into Esau Edom. Not trust into the dollar or the money system or riches or your house. No, trust in Yahweh Mount Shai. So that He shall deliver thee from the snare of the Father. So He's going to deliver us from all the traps of the wicked, all the traps that the wicked have set up. All right, because the Father is a bird catcher. All right, and from the noisome pestilence, and that's what the nukes. And He shall cover thee with His feathers, as a protector, as a mother, as a duckling or a bird. All right, protects her young. And under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. His truth is thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day. Speaking by those nukes, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction at waste at noonday. So we're not gonna be scared of destruction, as it read in Isaiah 65. A thousand shall fall on thy at thy side, 10,000 on thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh to thee. So you're gonna see a lot of people start dropping, by all type of pestilence, by sword, by and hey, none of that's gonna come near thee. All right. Only with thy eyes shall thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. So we're gonna see the reward of the wicked. All right, we're gonna see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation, and that's the reward, because you have served Yahweh Shema Ashai. Put Yahweh Shema Ashai first. All right, by doing that, the Heavenly Father is gonna what? Deliver you. All right, protect you. All right. There shall no evil, all right, bad times befall thee, neither shall any plague come none to thy dwelling. You see, so just as in the land of Goshen, where the Israelites dwell, anywhere the elect dwell, no evil or bad times will come upon thee. For He shall give His angels charge over thee and keep thee in all the ways. All right, there's gonna be angels watching you. As we read in Daniel, Michael, the archangel, is gonna be protecting, the elect, or other angels, but they shall bear thee, they shall bear thee up if they're if their hands lest that thou dash thy foot against a stone. Because he hath set his love upon me, therefore I will deliver him. I will set him on high, because he hath known my name. See? He shall call upon me, and I will answer him, and I will be with him in trouble, and I will deliver him and honor him. See, then that's speaking of the elect. With long life will I satisfy him and show him my salvation. See, the elect, just like in the time of ancient Egypt, wherever the elect dwell, they're gonna be in good hands and good case. All these people are suffering, are pure suffering. Yes, we're gonna be going through, tribulation, all right, but not as a same scale as these people, man. Yo, I might, what that is, your children shall not see, I don't know, second answer, I'm having a brain, what's it but hell, I say your children shall not see hell, I'm having a brain, 7 years ago was, what's the good, second answer, yes, second answer is 2, okay, second answer is 2, and, 27, be not worried for when the day of trouble and heaviness cometh. Others shall weep and be sorrowful, but thou shalt be merry and have abundance. You see? My hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Slakia, 28. I skipped 28. The heathen shall envy thee, but they shall not be able to do nothing against thee, saith the Lord. So the heathens don't envy us, but they ain't gonna be able to do nothing. Why? Because Yahawashi is gonna have us, man. Alright, there's gonna be a mark of exemption upon the elect. See? The mark of exemption upon the elect. 29, my hand shall cover thee, so that thy children shall not see hell. Be joyful, O mother, with thy children. I will deliver thee, saith the Lord. So the Lord got us, man. And I just, as we read in Romans 15, 4 times is written for our learning. Things are 4 times. So it's where you can have comfort and hope, and just as our forefathers, forefathers, you were protected in the land of Goshen. Again, all right, the elect is going to be protected, all right, while Egypt is being destroyed and consumed, all right. So we're going to give all praise and glory unto Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, the Ezra Millstone, and salutation to all the occupants, which in the truth, all cut raw. We can let him sit there, come let's all about Bahasham.